yours? Who go harder than them and never let off before? Who got you poking their head out the door? Getting paid every week like...
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustment.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pairs, Porter and Trent. Turner at center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's George. Then there's Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the 4. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Oubre. Giannis with some nice D. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over in the corner, Turner got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Embiid. The 3 from George. The rebound by Turner. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Maxey, no good. Kuzma inside. Working on George. Porter passes to Turner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Oubre outside. Fires from deep. And Paul George, good for the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allen. Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Miles Turner, and they take the lead.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Out to Kuzma. George against Porter. From deep, Trent. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Now here's Porter, still without a basket. Shot to stop the run. Here's Giannis. Trent kicks to Kuzma. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Maxey against Porter. And again, Tyrese Maxey. Maxey's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Kuzma finds Trent. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside for George. Outside, Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Porter. Bucks passing it around. And they double up Giannis. Clock at 4. Here's Kuzma. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. To the middle. Porter, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Maxey with it, outguarded by Giannis. There's the triple. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Turner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner can make some tough baskets down low.
The shot by George, wide open. Off target with his 3. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Pass to Turner. Trent outside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers shooting 45% from the field early. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Giannis is double. Here's Kuzma. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Edwards, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels in rising up and denying those shots. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's George following the basket by Giannis. Another miss by Philadelphia. Porter with it. Scoreless thus far. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 2.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now, here is George. He has 7, just 5 to shoot. Inside, Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Now Porter. Here's Giannis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Edgecombe. High post, Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The kick out to Porter. Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Walker comes in for George. And Maxey subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Anthony. Outside Portis. Out to Anthony. 3-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Walker throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
The Bucks trail. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Prince. And it's Anthony, top of the key. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Free throw line jump shot. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Maxey hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here's Anthony. No scoring in this one. Over Maxey. And the Bucks miss again. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. The 76ers leading by 3. Up top, Maxey. Outside Edwards. Drummond with a screen on Green. Gordon for three. It's rebounded by Portis. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Kevin?
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Green. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Pass to Portis. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So, with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Here's Edgecombe. After the made shot from Cole Anthony. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 13.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Trent comes in for A.J. Green. And Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Porter in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony finds Portis. Giannis outside. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Down for Philadelphia.
76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Maxey. Takes the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter. And the basket is good. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
The Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Giannis against Edwards. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's tipped. Here's Edgecombe. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis charging And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Maxey into the lane. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 5 assists tonight. Bucks trail by 3. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. Paul George comes in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. The Bucks also with the sub. Kuzma's checked in. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oubre against Giannis. Out to Kuzma. For 3, Portis trains the three-pointer. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
For 3, Oubre. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Pass to Maxey. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trent passes to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Porter in the corner. Second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Here's Maxey. And he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got 15.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Oubre. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The way Maxey can twist and contort on a finish is so tough to defend.
Porter a screen on Oubre. Giannis inside. He's against Oubre. Nice shot by Antetokounmpo.
And a hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
George with the screen on Porter. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Bucks trail by 5. And here is Antetokounmpo, 18 points for him. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. Grimes has got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kelly Oubre. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And here's Giannis after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Well, great, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giannis. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Porter. Edgecombe with it. Clock at 6. And here's George for 3. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Turner. And they'll get another chance. George passes to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 10 points in the game. Giannis against George. Here's Giannis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
In the corner, George with it. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 7.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. We've got Joel Embiid, Axie out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's George. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Oubre. Giannis kicks to Turner. Good on the triple. Turner's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Maxey against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to George. Goes up from the top of the key. Count that one. George has got 12 points in the game.
And George is such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Turner with a screen for Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Out to Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Here's Embiid. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. To the paint, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
From deep, Maxey. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Kuzma, that's good.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back over to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Kuzma finds Turner for the tie. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, George. Pass to Embiid. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got 11 points. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Giannis. Trent with it. George picks him. Whoa!
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 21. Here's Embiid. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Grimes finds Oubre. George with the bounce pass. Maxey, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Outside Turner. Trent with the wide open look. Milwaukee had time in the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, George. Antetokounmpo defending. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. That three off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And stolen by Maxey. Drops in the breakaway layup. Maxey's got 23 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Oubre. Hits it from three-point range. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Maxey, and he uses the glass on the way. He's got 25.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
They swipe it. Oubre against Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. 2 points, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. Good work defensively by Trent. Grimes has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Kuzma. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now here's Giannis. He has 29. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
To the inside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis, a screen on Maxey. Back to Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Gordon for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Anthony inside. Rebound Andre Drummond. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. Outside Turner. Pass to Portis. Back to Turner. Portis, a screen on Drummond. Turner finds Portis. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 8 points for him.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Edgecombe with it, covered by Anthony. From 10 feet out, the rebound by Turner. Edwards against Anthony, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Edgecombe with it, covered by Anthony. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Gordon. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. Drops in the tray.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean looks.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Taurean Prince is out there with Anthony, and it's Green in at the small forward. Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Here's Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Offline from the top of the key. Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Edgecombe. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Wide open shot is on the money. And the 76ers lead by 2. Gordon's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Anthony drives in. It's good. And it's 8 points for Cole Anthony.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You got to love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Outside, Maxey. And the layup falls. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. Wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The drive by Gordon. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Well, you can't afford to be careless around Anthony. He'll pick your pocket like he did there and get his team out in transition.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Prince outside. Giannis is double. Kicks it out to Prince. Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
That bucket in no time at all.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Here's Kuzma. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Maxey. Sweet little floater. Maxey's got 35 in the game.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
Giannis a screen on Maxey. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid the screen. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre's checked in for Edwards. Paul George comes in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Milwaukee also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Teardrop shot. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Again, Philadelphia.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Turner with a screen on Oubre. That's a 2-pointer. And Turner throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Trent passes to Porter. And Turner kicks to Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading. Grimes finds George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Giannis passes to Trent. And here's Kuzma. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Grimes. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Giannis outside. Giannis is double. And Turner kicks to Trent. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And Embiid with the screen on Porter. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Now onto the Kumbo. Kyle Kuzma. No good from 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. The 76ers with the rebound. Puts up the 3, and it misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Porter. There's Giannis with the slam.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now Embiid. Here's Maxey. And there's the 3.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Onto Tacumbo. Outside Kuzma. Giannis against Oubre. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 8. Now Embiid. Oubre, a screen on Turner. Outside Oubre. There's the 3. No good there. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Cleared away by Turner. Bucks trail by 6. The drive by Giannis. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Oubre. The 3 is off.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside, Maxey. Grimes with it. Embiid. Good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Porter fires. And he does not hit. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.